So I finally got my Beast X Morpher. And yeah, no, I'm a little late to the game. I should have got it like when it first came out, but I was hesitant because one, first I really do like the design of this Morpher. I've always liked it. But I was hesitant because I was gonna wait and see if the series was any good. Because after Ninja Steel, I just wasn't really too sure, you know? And also, after seeing some reviews, this thing is huge. And I mean, it is huge. Like, this is like probably like the biggest Morpher I got other than the Mighty Morphin one. This is another reason why I didn't buy it. I do not like this little thing that pops up. I like it's cool that something pops up from it. I don't like that it pops up and you have to put your eyes like behind it and stuff. It's just like, you know, weird. And that's another reason why I just didn't buy it, because it was just bizarre. But like I said, I wish I would have bought it earlier because it would have been a whole lot cheaper. Oh, by the way, this is a very good cartoon. Extreme Ghostbusters. Like, it's just really good. Like, it's more edgier than the older cartoon from like back in the 80s and the 90s, because that was more of a comedy. This is a little, it has humor in it, but it's more straightforward. It's a whole lot better than the 2016 movie, and this came out in 1997. And you can find this on both Hulu and Roku channel app thing that's on a Roku channel or Roku TV. Also, some Fire TVs now have the Roku app now. But yes, it's very, very, very good. But yeah, like I said before, I really do like the design of this thing. Like I've always have. But like it really reminds me of something like really future high tech wise. Similar to the Omega Morpher. Like it has like that like type of look. And it makes sense for this series of Power Rangers, which you know, this Beast Morphers was actually pretty good. Like it was really decent. It's a whole lot better than when it comes to a lot of the Nickelodeon stuff. But I still don't think it's as great as the older Fox Kids or even as good as some of the Disney ones though. And it comes with this power keys and which, I don't know, I really don't I never liked these in the series. I always thought they was kind of weird. I don't know why they added it, to tell you the truth. Cause it really didn't do much for the series, but whatever. Yeah, this thing comes with a lot of different sound features. If you slightly press it to the second thing. Why aren't you talking?
Hey Ranger, move me around. Unleash the beast.
I don't know if the batteries in my thing is messed up from me playing with it yesterday a lot, or is a glitch in it, because sometimes like it won't, like it's supposed to say that before I press that button and stuff. And you know, of course you press the little button here and this comes
Are you ready? Say it's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time. But like when it comes to Hasbro, the only thing I really want is helmets and morphers. And lately they've been lagging in both. Because the only thing they're pushing out now is their like action figure toy line, which they started with just the Rangers, and now for some bizarre reason they're doing the villains. Which, do people really want the villains? Like some of them are cool, and some of them, the Mighty Morphin ones, are iconic. But do you really, 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 truly want those, or you want Ranger stuff? And so they're really getting on my nerve with not pushing out the morphers, because they're like, there's only a couple of morphers I actually do like and I really, really, really want, and they have not pushed those out yet. And I'm really, really, really getting frustrated with them. As for the helmets, I like a lot of the helmet. Like I pretty much like almost nearly every helmet, but I'm not gonna buy every helmet. So when it comes to that, I really don't know what I would do. But so far they're not really pushing out any of the helmets, not even the Red Ranger ones. And it's kind of like, I don't always just want a Red Ranger one or whatever one Tommy just happens to have. I want like some of the other ones, you know. Like I like the helmet design from Yellow Lost Galaxy. That was a really cool design. And the SPD ones were just great. But yeah. And this thing like is so weird. Like when you press the key, put the keys in, put it in all the way.
Defenders of the grid.
That's pretty much the generic one, even without the key. But sometimes you can put it on like halfway, and it will make completely. It will say like completely different.
Defenders of the grid!
It won't say that, but it will say completely different stuff. See, I think I wore the batteries down. This thing's not doing nothing.
Rangers, it's go time!
And I don't think that's the Red Ranger's voice, because it doesn't sound like it at all.
Let's go!
Jackrabbit Beast Power, yellow.
That kind of sounds like her, but I don't know. Also, my thing is weird. Like, I don't know if anybody else is like that. If I hold it a certain different way, it will say different things. And if I hold it one, like, say this way, it will say something. If I hold it this way, it will say something different. If I put it on my wrist, it will say something different. If I do it like this way, it will say something different. Like, I don't know. Is it a glitch of mine or like what? And then if you take the key and flip it, and you stick it in, then it says,
Defenders of the grid!
it won't say that. But
I'm ready to fight!
see,
The Morphex is mine.
and it'll say like completely different stuff as opposed to where if you was to put it completely in the other way.
I'm the better Red Ranger.
See,
I'm not a real human. I'm much better.
Not today, Rangers.
I don't know. There's like over like 20 different like voice features on this thing, and it's just crazy. But in order, and every key has a different like voice function. It's like whichever way you turn it, and this and that, it's just like just weird. And when you put the key in, you do this.
Are you ready? Say it's morphin' time.
It's morphing time. Then like it'll play completely different music, and I don't think none of the music that it plays is coming from the actual show, because I don't recognize this theme at all, and it doesn't play even the theme song to like the show, so that's kind of disappointing. Because when it comes to like a Morpher, or a Power Ranger toy, you want it to sound like it. Oh, that's another thing I want from Hasbro. I want the weapons, which they are not pushing out. So it seems like Hasbro just really seems to be pushing out the smaller, cheaper stuff that they can make. The smaller, cheaper stuff that they can like push out really fast, like the toy line, the action figure line. But when it comes to like the bigger stuff, they're like taking their sweet, precious little time. And when they do, it's always Mighty Morphin or something that has to do with Tommy. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot about it. This, for some bizarre reason, will turn.
We need to work together.
Oh, maybe it does say different things.
We've got the code to victory.
Let's go! Blue Ranger power!
That does not sound like him at all.
Don't worry, Smash. I got this.
That don't sound like him. That don't sound like Robbie. But yeah, I finally got my Morpher. I can add to my Morpher collection. So I shall see y'all later.